the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? 77 Wolf.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the side.
And he'll take it on in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That caught Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And boy, did he ever.
The score, Commanders 14, Giants 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A sideline throw, looked in by McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Back to 60.
They'll throw with Daniel. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 14-6 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Bronco 80.
He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. 3rd and goal.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready?
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And he's going to be marked short of that 1st down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 8-yard
Here comes 2nd and 4. On On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Giants first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
A big-time play out of the G-Men. 41 yards. Here's Dart on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's third and 8.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. Viking 18.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Ready? 70. Get the ball. Ready?
Throwing is Daniel. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Forced out wide. He runs with it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Get it.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
from the 26-yard line. Here is 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is McClure. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught.
Shut up. 60 Maverick. 6 Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Giants. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll run with Tracy. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go.
To throw is Dart. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. And this is a long one, officially 64-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Daniels now on 1st down. Flushed to his left. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
As caught, that's Lane. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
And the Washington first down.
They'll run here with Pollard. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
6-yard line.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Out to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Commander. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go. 70 Lions. Check up.
On first and 10, here is Darby. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
On second down, Dart. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Set up. Go.
Now is Tracy looking to run. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Quick throw here is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Nabers. Touchdown, New York. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Cut. Ready? Here we go. Cut. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Open man, right side. He's got it. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19, 18 Runner, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Past the 60.
The motion man here is McClure. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. forced out left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. Dart. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
74 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
To the air once more is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the run to the right. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Ready? Go.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, Daniels moving to his right.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's a design run. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And this is one of those plays, Mike, that's a little tough for the defense to stomach. They got a chance to get off the field, and they just weren't able to get enough penetration to prevent him from picking up the 1 yard that he needed.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Last thing, 70. 65-6. 65-6.
On first down, Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on second down. Dart.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and 6.
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. He's going to air this one out. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
Ready.
Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Back to 60. Come on.
Now an action here. Left side. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball
to the goal line and in? Touchdown, Commanders. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Giants 24.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Let's go.
To the air again goes Dart. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Shut up. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the 4th down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you'd get another crack at it. And I think now on 4th down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air.
This one's on the floor. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.